how to grow taller without taking any action. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and I help people raise their vibe. In this video, I want to talk about how you can actually grow taller without taking any physical action whatsoever. It's absolutely possible to do. It's absolutely possible for you. So we'll get into that in today's video. Before we do though, if you could take a quick moment and smash the like button, that'll activate YouTube's algorithm and get this video out to more people that need to see it. So I greatly appreciate it. Oh, and once again, before you go today, please download a copy of my Growing Taller Blueprint. It is a video lecture where I give you step-by-step instructions on how to grow taller with the law of attraction. It's absolutely free. You can download it. Just click the link in the description below. Okay, so let's do this video. The big debate is action required when growing taller with the law of attraction. Here's the answer. Ready? If you believe action is required, then yes, it is required. Okay? It's as simple as that. If you believe that taking action is required in order for your manifestation to come, then action will be required. It comes down to that belief and only that belief. And it also comes down to a little bit of resistance you might have going on regarding these beliefs of action and the law of attraction and all these things. But all of our manifestations, everything we want, would come to us easily and effortlessly if our beliefs were matched to the fact that it's easy to get and the fact that no action is required. It's really as simple as that. If we believe no action is required, then no action will be required, okay? But we have resistance around this idea. No, this person said action is required. No, I see it with my physical eyes in this 3D reality that this person had to take action in order to do it. This person had to do certain stretches in order to grow. This person had to change their diet in order to grow. Since they had to change all that, since they had to do all that, that means I have to as well. And so what happens? Those are thoughts which go, again, turn into beliefs, because a belief is only a thought that we keep thinking. And so now our beliefs are in this general direction of, I have to take action. It has to happen. I have to do it this way. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can still grow, right? But action is going to be required, and it's going to be as much action as you believe is necessary for the growth to happen. It has to do with that resistance around it. How much resistance do you have around this idea that action is required? And the more resistance you have around it, the more action you're going to have to take in order to get to that goal. If you don't believe growing taller with the law of attraction is possible whatsoever, you're not going to reach the goal, period. That's just the way it is. And it's funny, this is an Abraham Hicks kind of quote from one of her lectures. One person asked one time when they were trying to change their body, like, hey, how long does it take for me to manifest the physical change my body? You know what? How long is this process? And Abraham Hicks says it could be an hour. It could be next week. It could be 3 years from now. It could be 20 years from now. It just depends on how soon you can release resistance, because resistance is the only thing that keeps what we want away. Resistance is what makes what we want harder to achieve. So again, when it comes to taking action, if you believe and action is required, if you have resistance around idea that non-action is just not a way to go, the more resistance you have on it, the more action you're going to take. But here's an interesting thing that came up too in this same Abraham Hicks lecture series for people that think taking action is required. Getting into alignment, right? Getting into alignment, keeping your vibration raised, being conscious of your inner thoughts and experience, all that, visualizing, doing affirmations regarding the height you want to manifest. That is action, isn't it? Isn't that technically taking action, right? When we're really attempting to get into alignment and all these things, that could be considered action as well, right? It's action of getting everything in place, getting our thoughts, our beliefs in one linear match, right, with everything. That could be action. So if you do think that action is required, what type of action do you think is required? Because you can put your thoughts on that idea. Well, action is required, but this is my action. This is the action that I'm doing. And this works. I can do it this way. Many people have done it this way before. I can do it this way too. So you can kind of play around with that idea. You can kind of play of what action actually is required, if action is required. But keep in mind, when it comes to this, no action is required if you don't believe it is. Simple, straightforward, and to the point. If you enjoyed today's video, please take a moment, smash the like button so we can get it out to more people that need to see it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Click the notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. Of course, before you go today, please download a copy of my Blueprint Growing Taller lecture. Okay, it's going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to grow taller with the law of attraction. Take notes along with it and take action on those notes, right? Depending on what you get from it. But it's going to be a lot of becoming into alignment with it, calming resistance, those types of things. And I guarantee you the height you want to manifest will come to you. So download that before you go today. That's it for me for now, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next